What's going on, Sunshine? Thank you so much for your love and support. Let's go ahead and get into your message. Don't forget, y'all got a video, couple videos over at the website up under DST. Okay, so make sure that you check that out. So, grieve the loss and move forward. Okay, and this could be a loss of a relationship, a loss of your old identity, a loss of this could be anything. The spirit is saying grieve that loss and move forward. Now there is a song. I'm not quite sure what the name of the song is, but I kept hearing these lyrics. Warm nights, can't sleep. Too hurt, too weak. Gotta call them up. So somebody could be dealing with some insomnia. Somebody may even be having some night sweats or waking up a little warm. Somebody may notice that they are sweating through their clothes. Okay. Somebody is wanting to speak to an individual. Now, I don't know if this is you who may be experiencing this or if this is somebody else who is experiencing warm nights, can't sleep. It's like they need to cut a fan on. Also, one of y'all go to sleep with your TV on. Spirit said, be careful what it is that you are watching because it is shifting things in your environment, in your atmosphere. This could even be in your mood or behavior when you wake up. Okay, that's specifically for somebody who goes to sleep with their TV on. Okay. And a lot of the times I feel like the TV is facing you. It's going to be a confirmation. Abundance. Abundance. Okay. That may be the focus. Everybody is thinking about that money, right? An abundant life. Lots of love, lots of friendships, you know. Some individuals are craving more knowledge. But be mindful of the individuals who don't want to work hard for that abundance, okay? Even if you look at an abundance of friendships, that means that an individual, they're maintaining those relationships, right? If it is somebody's finances, they're focused on maintaining their resources. All right. Maybe this is harvest season also. Okay. So you may even find yourself buying in bulk. Somebody could literally, it could feel like the harvest when it comes to food, abundance. This could be an individual just going to the grocery store. That is a confirmation to this message. Okay. I do see equality within your relationships. But things are going to shift when somebody starts capping, when somebody starts exaggerating, or when somebody starts embellishing the story, the truth. Okay. Let's find out what's going on with y'all. All right. What does the viewer need to know? Queen of Swords. You in your Queen of Swords energy. Okay. So you ain't with the shits right now. You ready to cut some things out, and you are very logical about the approach that you are going to take. Now, you could also be dealing with the air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And if you are air sign, boo, you in your air sign energy. Okay. But for other individuals, you are connecting to your air energy. Somebody could also be going through a divorce. Okay. I do pick up on an individual. You just no longer hesitating when it comes to cutting things off. Mm-hmm. Oh, you very sharp. I also pick up on a seamstress. Mm-hmm. I'm also picking up on photographers. Some of you guys may be going to like a photo shoot. Mm-hmm. Someone's name is Sabrina. Okay. Page of Wands. Immature communication. So somebody is not good at communicating. And I also feel as if an individual may end up getting caught up. For some of y'all, you're in the Queen of Swords energy and you peeping game. You like make it make sense. Somebody may try to run something by you in the store. It ain't adding up. What you say, 2 + 2 is 4. Somebody may also get a phone call from an individual who is locked up. This could be in a mental health or a behavioral facility, or somebody could get a phone call from an individual who's in jail. But check this out. Either this person is going to call you on 3-way from jail, or I don't know how something ends up, either they end up calling you the wrong name, or it's like something gets lost in translation. But you cutting off an immature person. And whoever this individual is, they constantly, whenever they get into it with other people, they always want to go run and gossip to their friends. You let them tell it, they telling their side of the story, honey. But they don't tell the same story. And if you've been dealing with that, yeah, I see you cutting ties. Okay. You may also be blocking the individual. Some of y'all may block somebody text message. You said, stop texting. That person's real immature. You could also be a Virgo or dealing with a Virgo. Okay. And if you are a Virgo, in the back of your head, you could be feeling like that pertaining to a fire sign and or an air sign. Now, you could end up receiving a text message from an air sign. Okay. If you cut a Virgo off, they've been thinking about reaching out to you. They want to talk now that they feel like they have taken the time to heal. They've done some soul searching. They've reflected on things that they may have said via text message. And somebody could also end up sending an individual the wrong text message. Confirmation. If one of y'all have something in your home that has like tassels on it, it could be a pillow. It could be somebody's curtains. It's a confirmation to the message. I also feel as if somebody could be thinking about going into like home decorating, home designing. I also see an individual procrastinating when it comes to cutting somebody off too. I just heard the name Wayne. 5 of Cups. And somebody is an emotional wreck. Now, a couple things. I do pick up on a Virgo being an emotional wreck, but I also feel as if there's a Virgo who is going to have to face their emotions. I do pick up on an individual just in general having to go within and do that self-healing. And it is going to cause you to be an emotional wreck. Okay. It could be moments where you're like, what the hell am I crying for? Why am I tearing up? But that is because spirit is working on an individual inwardly. If there were situations that you regret or you felt like it failed, it ultimately led you to detaching, to going within and doing that self-healing. But with that 5 of Cups, a lot of emotions that an individual has been avoiding is definitely going to come to the surface. Having to face some type of disappointment. Somebody is also having to be more mature when it comes to facing disappointments, when it comes to receiving messages or things that they don't like, right? It's like taking medicine. Nobody like taking, well, look, we don't know nobody's life. But nobody really likes doing those things that make them feel better, especially if it's like taking medicine. If it's like having to work out and exercise so that you are physically fit, you feel good. Having to read books so that, you will be filled with knowledge, or having to go to school for so many years to get that degree. Right? It ain't always fun. At one point, someone would cut everybody out because they didn't like what they said. Now, look, I'm just about to tell you what this message is saying. I don't know your life, but somebody didn't like to hear, as they would say, negative messages, negative energy. That's how they would identify it, because they didn't like the message that they was receiving. But some of the information with the Page of Wands, some of the things that an individual was given, even when it comes to spiritual downloads, spiritual messages, it was meant for that individual to grow from it, to go within, to gain wisdom, to start doing some soul searching, to face what is causing all of these emotions, or to bring up old emotions, old wounds, so that you could heal from. Mm-hmm. And some of you guys are about to notice a shift when it comes to power within your relationships. You may also notice a shift when it comes to emotions. Conversations that you have with individuals, and if they are full of emotion, you may then, whether it is in that moment or days later, you may start to experience the same emotions. Especially when you have to watch somebody face some type of disappointment, or you are dealing with someone who is an emotional wreck. And this could even be you, baby. Somebody was quick to cut off with the Queen of Swords, quick to cut somebody off. Felt like they were immature. And with the Hermit card, okay, come on. We know Virgos. Okay, if you don't know a Virgo. Okay. Perfection. Striving for perfection. Somebody could have some regrets. I ain't saying Virgos is perfect. Okay. Yeah, I know all of the things that they say about every zodiac sign. Everybody got their own thing. All right. But with the Hermit card there, let's be honest. How many Virgos you can tell what to do? Okay. The Page of Wands right behind. See, if you're the Virgo, and this is your part of the message, just look. Just hear what Spirit got to tell you, because I don't know your situation, honey. But there were things that you may not have wanted to accept, or things you may not have wanted to hear. Could have even caused you to question your faith, whether this is in source, yourself, your people, your material possessions. Okay. But Spirit is forcing you to face your emotions and why it is you quick to cut people off, even if it's in conversation, when you don't like what it is that you hear. How can Spirit communicate to you through other people if you shut them down because you don't like what you hear. And that's for anybody that just ain't for the Virgo. You can't just stick around and kick it with spirit when spirit is giving you the luxuries of life and telling you what you want to hear. Because when it comes time to going within with that hermit energy, and you sitting back and peeping game, and you thinking about life, and you thinking about your situation, and you thinking about the things going on around you, you are very in tune with how you feel. You are definitely paying attention to what's going on in the room. Because you are in tune with everything. Mm-hmm. But don't always be quick to cut somebody out or cut something off because you don't like the message for whoever that is. Aquarius, look at you sliding all out. What is it that you feel like cannot be healed? Because see, what you may be thinking can't be healed is actually something that can be healed. And for some of y'all, it may even happen, the healing process in Aquarius season. You got hope. At one point in time, somebody's situation was looking like it wasn't no hope. But some of y'all individuals could have even counted you out, baby. They said there wasn't no hope for your situation. But because you're standing on faith. Look at this. Some of y'all gonna feel good when you release some type of, this could be tears, okay? Some type of emotion, frustration, a feeling of regret. And after that, you go into the star energy. You realize that there is hope. Some of y'all may be looking for guidance. You could be looking for somebody around you who has a lot of wisdom to kind of just bounce ideas off of. Mm-hmm. Spirit said, have faith in the path that you chose. Okay. Now, if somebody is dealing with an Aquarius, okay, if you look, now that somebody is more mature, now that somebody is a little wiser, there's, there's disappointment there, but there's also hopes of healing their relationship too. Okay. I do feel like that person's going to try to reach out via text message. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Appreciate what life has to offer. Okay, I see divorce. Mm-hmm. I see disagreements. And somebody be talking shit via text message about somebody that they send text messages to. Just messy, honey. And watch what's going to end up happening. Spirit going to expose the person, because if the person is talking about you, they're going to send you a text message that's about you, but they wasn't meaning to send it to you. Mm-hmm. I do pick, yeah, somebody is going through a divorce. Sun card came out. Things are going to turn around. Okay, somebody could also be going to court, family court, when it comes to children. Mm-hmm. Okay, I also see a masculine energy who signed a birth certificate. But I don't know what that has to do with the message. And somebody comes to like a sudden realization about some documents that they signed, and they may be an emotional wreck. Mm-hmm. I just heard somebody is just like their father. Mm-hmm. A Leo is also going through a divorce or, yeah, having to sign some forms. This could be legal documents. A Leo and a Virgo are text messaging each other, or somebody's a cusper. Mm-hmm. Hmm. You also have an individual who is upset that you are destined to succeed, darling. Yes. Ooh, you got, okay. Some of y'all gonna have an individual all in their feelings because they realize that you seem to succeed even in situations that weren't meant or set up for your success. Mm-hmm. Somebody was expecting you to drown. You just had to go with the flow of things. Some of y'all, you had to feel those emotions so that you could heal from that situation. Mm-hmm. Somebody is happier after a divorce. Mm-hmm. But I also feel like there's an individual who has been isolating themselves from others. Mm-hmm. And there's that 4 cups. Look, somebody got some sleepless nights, honey. Mm-hmm. It's an individual's emotions and feelings that's keeping them up. And they praying and they're hoping that the situation heals. I also see a Leo who can't get no sleep. Somebody is also having some sinus issues. Okay. I was going to say somebody's bed is a mess, but I feel like maybe an individual could have something on their bed. So if this was somebody that's single, like you would definitely have some stuff, items on the other side of your bed. Mm-hmm. And I also see an individual getting a divorce. It may not have anything to do with infidelity, but a lack of respect within the relationship. It seems like somebody partner stays out all night. The other individual is at home. They can't sleep. They tossing and turning. They're an emotional wreck. And they person is out having a good time. Confirmation would be you've been text messaging that person all night. Mm-hmm. But they try to play you and tell you that you acting emotional. So they try to cut the conversation short. Okay. Some of y'all cutting your family off. They gossiping too. Especially somebody who's older. This person, child. I ain't gonna say what Spirit said. Honey. Spirit said they got their AARP card. Spirit didn't say it like that. But the nice way of saying it is somebody got their AARP card and they gossiping. That's what we doing at that age. If somebody family member, you're gonna end up cutting that person off. Yeah. And if this person has a son, they son wake up at like 4 in the morning. They gonna regret though, talking shit. And check this out. That's what got them up. Warm nights, can't sleep. Look at that with this 4 of swords. That's what got them up. And somebody realizes how they sabotaged y'all's relationship because you don't want to deal with that family member anymore. They're going to reach out to you via text message. Okay. But trust and know they disappointed deep down inside when it comes to your success. Okay. You or this individual could keep a journal. I'm telling you, somebody has been like sending messages, text messages. And when an individual cut the other person off, I feel like somebody started documenting things, started writing things down. And if you are a Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, you are in somebody's journal or therapy notes. Okay. Know that. You have graduated from just gossip. Okay. Yeah. Somebody therapists know about you. Ooh, twin flames. Somebody could be a twin. Okay. Now, you do have an individual who has been keeping track of their twin. Somebody has been jotting down notes. Bottom of the deck, financial support. And I also feel as if there's a Queen of Swords and a Virgo. These individuals are very much alike. This could even be down to an individual's writing. Chill. Y'all better not be forging no signatures now. And if you're an air sign, you got a book within you. But I do feel like an individual has a twin. And this doesn't have to be like a biological twin, but this is somebody who acts like the other person. There's so many similarities between two people. This could be like, you know, with your kids. One of your kids could look, they could be your twin. Okay. It's your carbon copy. You got an individual who is thinking about the here and the now. Especially since they didn't get what they wanted. Especially when it comes to kids. And somebody didn't want kids. Ooh. Ooh. Honey. Somebody didn't want kids. And you know, that's not just like, I feel like that's the individual who has kids. And that's not a statement that or a feeling that that person has. That's just like, you know, when you get annoyed, for those of y'all who have kids, you know, you get annoyed with your kids, right? Kids do kid stuff no matter, and dumb stuff, no matter how old they get, they always gonna be your kid. But, you know, you took on that assignment in this life to be a parent. And even though things ain't perfect, that's still your baby. Well, that's not this person whose energy I'm picking up on. That person has children, but they wish that they did. Child. They wish they did. That's how they feel presently. And if you're going through a divorce and kids are involved, you or your person could be feeling that way. Somebody's house is sold. Mm-hmm. Somebody also lost a love affair that they were having. You've been seeing the synchronicities. 1111, 222. Yeah. Y'all going through a ascension, and you may start to get visions or a feeling of like something tragic is going to happen. Okay. Somebody also sold their house today. And if somebody purchased a home, they regret it. If this is just a general purchase, somebody may regret something that they bought. Mm-hmm. Somebody can't sleep because they're having to move. And be careful of individuals selling you a damn story. Okay. You got somebody that's obsessed with you. Either it's an Aquarius or you are a Aquarius. There's an obsession. Somebody be waiting for an individual to come around. Somebody be looking at the clock, tick tock. Somebody want to know what's going on. We got a little time. We're going to get y'all a couple T cards. Huh? But we got to be careful with these T cards because they can get a little messy. We ain't trying to do messy. Okay, messy ain't cute. Messy is messy. So let's just get y'all a couple T cards. And if it get too ghetto, we're just going to all have a good night. Okay. Yeah, you got somebody in their feelings today. Okay. And now they obsessed, child, with healing the relationship. If you are in the spotlight, boo. What's that song? You always feel like somebody watching you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They is. Okay. They are. Somebody also been like eating sweets in their bed. Yeah. Somebody's snacking. I also pick up on an individual who may be pregnant. Or when somebody was pregnant, they could have been craving like donuts. It's a confirmation. All right. Let's get you some tea. Ooh. Mixed signals. Mm-hmm. You can't read the person. Mm-hmm. They give you this hot and cold behavior. And somebody is also watching an individual social media page. Yeah. Somebody be looking for like the little green dot. Now, if somebody was giving you mixed signals when it comes to a relationship, they're about to switch up on you. They was acting like they was unsure of things. They're about to change. Okay. One of y'all dealing with a basketball player. He said he was going through a divorce. That's going to change. I also pick up on somebody's son is going to get a basketball contract. And I do feel as if you may start to like just notice some changes. Somebody's going to end up buying a house. If your child gets a contract, and somebody bought a house, they're going to regret it. Either this person watches basketball or they actually are getting a basketball contract. And somebody is very ballsy when it comes to like the family. Chill. And the person that was dishonest, it's like they're trying to avoid a conversation with you or avoid telling you the truth. They said everything was good, but give it a couple days. By the 19th, they're going to switch up. I also pick up on an individual selling a home for like $194K. A reality check. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, street connections. And what you know, baby, is who you know. And some of y'all, honey, them street connections was a recipe for disaster. You know, sometimes you feel like it's good to have connections with certain people. You know, you may feel as if like, hey, knowing somebody down at the DMV or something, you know, they can give you information from time to time if you need it. Like somebody could feel that way. However, there's a street connection or some type of connection you have with the individual that you're going to come to the realization it's a recipe for disaster. For some of y'all, this could be you just feel like, damn, you hate being popular or well known. Some of y'all may start to feel like that's a recipe for disaster. If you have your own platform and you go out in public and you have a large following, somebody going to end up going to the store, going to see one of their followers, and they're going to feel like it's a recipe for disaster. I do feel as if someone's impression is going to change of someone that they may have admired at one point in time. So like, I'm getting a vision of an individual seeing a celebrity. And when they meet that celebrity in person, it's like that person's not friendly. They're not loving. They just realize that they really don't like that individual because they fell in love with that person's online persona or character. Now, that celebrity is the one who's going to be feeling like being well known is a recipe for disaster. Okay. Some of y'all also starting to realize that an individual also has an obsession with a celebrity, or Aquarius, somebody well known. And boo, if that's you, you need to be careful. You need to switch things up because somebody's obsessed with you. Make their ass work for it. Give them mixed signals. Leave them guessing about where you going, what you doing. If you always driving down the same road, switch it up. You ain't even got to have your own platform, bro. Okay. Star cards is, you ain't even got to have your own platform. You healing. Okay. You give people guidance. You're very hopeful, very cheerful. Switch things up, honey. Who is this that's obsessed with you? And they a donut. Child. They ass can't sleep, honey. They were so happy to see you. If one of your kids, for whoever got a kid, likes Pop-Tarts, confirmation. Your kids like Pop-Tarts, or they asked you for, like, it could have been like a cream cheese Danish for breakfast. That's a confirmation. You better switch it up. If you have pink flowers in your home as a decor piece, switch it up. If you have sheer curtains in your house, switch it up. Okay. Those are all confirmations. The spirit just said you need to move different because you do have somebody that is obsessed with you. They are even obsessed with wanting to heal the relationship. This person may even pop up around between now and Aquarius season. They have so many regrets. They done sat back and thought about things because you didn't Queen of Swords they ass. You cut them off. Some of y'all, you wrote a damn book before you cut them off. Just keep it 100 with yourself. Okay. For others, you may have wrote it in your journal or did a burn letter. And for those of y'all on the twin flame journey, honey, your twin is thinking about you. Oh, they mature now. They the hermit now. They got wisdom, boo. They got regrets. Yeah. They need some hope. They need direction when it comes to you. Now they obsessed. We don't mind our business. They dealing with warm nights, can't sleep. They too hurt, too weak. They got to call you up. It's crazy. Look at my alpha female standing in your power. Spirit said, boo, be different. You are. Okay. Some of y'all got an air sign man. It's going through a divorce. This person been like arguing, going back and forth with a person. They feel like you different. You different from everybody else. Yeah, somebody going to court, boo. Somebody is finalizing some things. Somebody is about to have a U-Haul truck. Oh, yeah. Somebody is also upset that an individual, what they felt like was a miracle, somebody, they could have lost it all. And I do pick up on someone finding out that they are pregnant after a breakup. Okay. Things are going to look up for my alpha females. Okay. Oh, honey. Who tried to give you mixed signals? Somebody thought you was going to chase them, honey. You dog walked their ass. Chill. Look at you. You did. What's going on, New York? Okay. See, they thought that you were going to chase them, and now they're chasing you. Ain't that crazy? Stand your ground. Don't apologize for how you respond to their games. Your reaction was warranted. That's what the cards say. And for those of you with an emotional bond to an individual, it's like this person, they're going to pull off your emotions. They banking on that bond that y'all got. All right. To heal the relationship. So don't be surprised if an individual, they want to bring up those old memories or old jokes. Call you by the nickname that y'all got. Yeah. But hold on. Be careful being too forgiving because Spirit says somebody is fucking with an enemy. This person may be considered to be your enemy or just an individual you don't like. Look at this, new adjustments. Somebody is having to make some new adjustments. And bottom of the deck, who is this fire sign man? You could be a fire sign man, honey. Look at this. Communication from the fire sign man. Somebody is also in a poly relationship, and here you got an individual that's crying on the phone. Crying wolf. Okay. I'm picking up also on a third party situation. But it's a fire sign in the middle of it. There's a lot of talk about a fire sign also. I feel like this person is very open in their relationships about their complaints. They not holding back. A Virgo could be significant, especially somebody born in September. Mm-hmm. I do pick up on the individual being worried about their car being tampered with. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all, you dealing with a mechanic or somebody who said that they could fix your car, introduce you to their family. Mm-hmm. Honey, unrequited love. Somebody felt like they was leveling up. Age ain't a fact. Ooh, age ain't a factor when it comes to the drama. And for some of y'all, when it comes to spending time with family, it's unrequited love. And age ain't okay. Didn't I say earlier what spirit say? Somebody was look AARP eligible. Okay. Playing games. But when you come out of the lion's den, that's when somebody love you. Child. Look at this. When somebody needs some, oh, child, acts of service, honey. That's when they love you. That's when y'all ride or die. That's when y'all life partners. This explains why you had to cut them off or why you're thinking about cutting them off. Mm-hmm. Spirit gonna show you some things about the individuals around you. And again, age ain't a factor, boo. Okay. Y'all have a wonderful night, darling. Don't forget to head over to the website. Check out your messages. Also, I keep forgetting to tell Uncut. I don't know if I told y'all or I told VIP, but go back and type in over at the website. You gotta type in the little search bar up under the videos, your snapshot for the element sign for 2024. And see if that message resonates. I think we might have to go over that. I don't know. Y'all let me know for my Uncut members. Okay. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Bye, boo.